If you've clicked on this video, you know what the villain arc is, but I'll quickly go over some points that define the villain arc. So, innately, the villain arc is just a form of self-improvement. What makes it inherently different from everything else is the focus on your demons or your enemies. The villain arc is inherently just you getting revenge on everyone who supposedly wronged you. It focuses heavily on intense feelings of anger and sadness, and trying to use these emotions and feelings to get revenge on the people who you think have wronged you. The common route that most people follow is to get revenge is the gym. They just try to get their physique. People seem to think that getting jacked will help them get revenge on the people who've wronged you, but in reality, it doesn't. Self improvement is a positive thing, regardless of why you're doing it. But yeah, I'll be honest. I originally did get into self improvement with this villain arc kind of mindset. It was my first ever relationship, and I was broken up with. And this time in my life was also a very bad spot. I was pretty down bad, playing video games 8 hours a day, and I stopped going to the gym since I got a girlfriend. I was watching anime every single day, jacking off 4 times plus a day. So then what happened? And so then I was pretty down bad, pretty sad, right? So at the time, I saw these posts about the villain arc and the gym and everything. It was summer 2020. It was really starting to get popular, right? And so they got me the villain arc, all these posts, they got me started onto self improvement in the first place. It's the reason why I started self improvement, and it was simply because I was upset, frustrated with my life, and I felt wronged, and I felt angry. So I hopped on sort of villain arc, you could say, kind of a pussy villain arc in my opinion. So didn't make me feel any better, not really. And see, I was really focusing on how I was wrong. I was really focused on. I was like practically addicted to being angry. I was forcing myself to stay attached to the person who wronged me, my demons, right? And I did make progress during this time because I was going to the gym. I did make gym progress, but I didn't develop much as a person, right? I was sad and I was lonely. Slowly but surely, I started to do all the bad habits again because your habits and your life, what you do, is a symptom of your mental health. So when you go on the villain arc, your mental health is going to deteriorate. So your habits, it's going to be a lot harder to focus up on. So as my mental health deteriorated, I started to go back into those bad habits, and I was down bad once again. Eventually, it was too much for me, and I couldn't stand to see what my life was becoming. And this took me around 6 months of being on this. I would say I was only really on the villain arc for 3 months, I would say. This was the time when I was really, really sad and really, really angry. And but through that, my mental health deteriorated, and I slowly started getting off of good habits. The only habit I was doing was going to the gym. That's what most people in the villain arc do. All they do is go to the gym. They're still being degenerates otherwise. They're still fucking wasting time. All they do is go to the gym and be like, I'm fucking Batman. I'm the Joker. Bro, you're just going to the gym. That's it. It's nothing. It's not hard to go to the gym. It's easy, right? I couldn't stand to see what my life was becoming after 6 months around December. I was a loser mentally and a lot of socially, mentally, except for physically, I was pretty much a loser. And my PRs were big, yeah, sure, but I was still a fucking loser. Everything else in my life was spiraling downwards, right? So on New Year's Day, 2 a.m., I decided to make a change. You know, I decided to restart my self improvement. And I don't know how, but just within one day, I changed it all. And I restarted self improvement. And this was the change that I think really is the correct way to go about self improvement in general. Rather than focusing on the negative emotions, how I was wronged, how bad things are, rather than focusing on all the negatives, just being like, I'm on my villain arc, fucking blasting funk in my ears. Like, I focused on the positive things. I focused on, you know, like, I was really trying to just have a better life, not be angry, not resent anyone. If I could redo what happened and redo my life, rather than focusing on the negative emotions and how I was wronged, I would focus on how I could be a better person. Rather than focusing on how I was wronged, I would focus on how I could be better. Rather than obsessively focusing on revenge, I decided to be a better person. I decided to not be resentful at all. Just simply live my life. You shouldn't obsessively focus on this idea of revenge. And this is what I commonly see in the villain arc, because you only end up being a bitter and mean person to everyone else. You need to focus on the future, your future, rather than focusing on your past. It seems like logical when I'm saying this. You shouldn't focus on the things that happened in the past. You should focus on your future and the present. The past doesn't matter. It's past. It's gone. You should let go of your demons. It's so fucking cringe. Like it actually is pretty cringe because you're forcing yourself to have all these negative emotions. Like you're forcing yourself to be a little fucking emo, go in the gym. Like you're kind of a loser if you go in the villain arc. You're not mature. You're not growing as a person. So you should focus on the future rather than focusing on the past. Trust me, you're gonna feel infinitely better once you let go of all these negative emotions in your life, right? Because I mean, it's pretty basic logic. If you're not, if you let go of the people who wrong you, let go of all that emotion, and you simply focus on the present, focus on your how you can better your future, you're gonna be a happier person. It's as simple as that. If you force yourself to be angry, force yourself to be sad, and embrace it, that's not a good thing mentally at all. It's pretty fucking retarded, you know? Rather than resenting the people who wronged you, be grateful for them. Be grateful that they wronged you. I know it seems retarded, but be grateful that she broke up with you because now you can start a new chapter in your life and you can focus on your own self development, your own future, rather than hating them. Be like, oh, they're such bitches, right? They're whores. You know? It's just let them live their life, you live yours, and you improve yourself. You get out of that rut that you're in. You focus on your future. The villain arc truly won't help you. It will. You will make some progress in some areas, right? But your mental health is going to tank. It's going to deteriorate. You won't enjoy yourself at all. You won't find joy in life. You won't find humor in situations. You're gonna be stuck focusing on your past, your demons. Let go of all that. Don't be the villain, be the hero. Uplift be a better person, and uplift those around you. I wish the best for all of you who are watching. Take this advice as you see fit. Thank you for watching this 10-minute video, and see you later.